Hi, my name is Glenn Beatty, U.S. Life Master. This is Volume 2 of the Sicilian Najdorf Defense, Bishop to E2, ECO code B92. The Najdorf system is one of the most popular systems of the Sicilian defense. The Argentine Grandmaster M. Najdorf played it for the first time in a tournament game in the 40s. Presently, it is seen in every level of tournament. Many world champions, including Fischer and Kasparov, use it as their main defense against E4. In many variations, an uncompromising battle arises where every move has great importance. It is a very practical choice for black if he wants to play for a win from the very beginning of the game. We will try to show the connections of different variations and tricks of move orders. This video will highlight 4 games of the Bishop to E2 variation. 2 games, white will move his knight to F3, and 2 games, white will move his knight to B3. This Volume 2 video will be the last one on the Bishop to E2. We will not explain the first couple of opening moves because they were explained in the Sicilian Defense Najdorf Variation Volume 1, which you can find on my channel. Therefore, let's begin. White elects to move his knight to its original opening square, knight to F3. On F3, the knight doesn't block white's queenside pawns, allowing white to cover C4 with B3 and fianchetto his dark squared bishop if he elects to. Gaining space on the queen side and stopping black from playing B5. The drawback of A4 is it weakens black B4 square. Black would like to continue pressuring E4. He will accomplish this by placing his knight on C5, bringing his king's rook to the D file, his queen rook to the C file, and a possible D5. Black has the better minor piece because white's d-pawn hinders its own bishop. These pawn structures are better for black in the middle and endgame. Rook takes F1, winning. Mate on G2 will follow. Let's look at another game in which white plays knight to F3. H6, stopping the bishop from pinning the knight on F6. The reason why white played bishop to F1 is to cover his e-pawn. White shores up the weak c4 square, but in doing so, he had to take on a defensive posture. Black will use the half-open c-file and his queenside pawn minority to gain space and misplace white's minor pieces. Tanks. Queen to F1. White is in deep trouble. Check. 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 He can't take with a knight because his queen is hanging. Check. Check. All these are forcing moves. Check. And finally, checkmate. Let's now examine where white places his knight on B3 instead of F3. Bishop E6. Knight to B3. Let's look at this variation. White's F pawn now is free to move. Pressuring the center. Tanks. The rook on F1 is hanging. This is force. Knight to G3, checkmate. Let's look at our final game in which white played his knight to B3. Bishop to E6. C4 is weak. tanks. Winning. The rook is trapped. White has two replies after e5. He can play his knight to f3, a positional choice, and advance his queenside pawns, or play his knight to b3 and advance his f-pawn, pressuring black's e5 square. Black is flexible in either setup. He can play on the queen side with b5, b4, pressuring e4, or on the king side with f5, e4. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Good chess. Cheers.